All right, so I'm just going to do the question 1 from your algebra test because question 2 and question 3 were generally answered quite well. But if people ran into difficulties, it was generally on question 1. So I'm just going to do this out. I'm going to start with this second part here. All right, and it's simplify 6x minus 3 on 2x minus 1. So it's two brackets beside each other like this. So that means it's the two brackets multiplied by each other. So it's 6x minus 3 multiplied by 2x minus 1. Okay, now it says simplify. That's just telling me that after I multiply this out, I'm probably going to be able to add or subtract some like terms. But this bracket beside this bracket like this means they're multiplied by each other. Okay, so it's 6x minus 3 multiplied by 2x minus 1. All right, the way you multiply two brackets with two terms in them like this is you multiply 6x, the first term in the first bracket, by both terms in the second bracket. So we're going to do 6x multiplied by 2x, and we're going to do 6x multiplied by minus 1. You also need to multiply the second term in the first bracket by both things in the second bracket. So minus 3 by 2x and minus 3 by minus 1. So let's do that. So 6x multiplied by 2x is 12x squared. 6x multiplied by minus 1 is minus 6x. And then minus 3 by 2x is also minus 6x. And minus 3 multiplied by minus 1, minus by a minus is a plus, is plus 3. Alright, so that's my multiplying out done. Now you'll notice that you've got minus 6x, minus 6x. So you've got like terms, just x's there. So minus 6 minus 6 is minus 12. So you can add those together, or subtract those from each other. So that's minus 12x. You've also got a 12x squared there at the start, and your plus 3 at the end. So 12x squared minus 12x plus 3 is my answer. Okay, so just again, it's the first term in the first bracket by both terms in the second bracket, and then the second term in the first bracket by both things in the second bracket. All right, just moving up to this one then, which is kind of similar, but there's 3 terms in the second bracket. But I need to do kind of the same thing. So it's the x here, the first term in the first bracket, by all 3 terms in the second bracket. Then it's plus 5, the second term in that first bracket, by all 3 terms in the second bracket. Okay, so we're going to do x by x squared. So x to the power of 1 multiplied by x to the power of 2 is x to the power of 3. X multiplied by minus 2x then is minus 2x squared. X multiplied by 6 is 6x. All right, so that's the first term here by all 3 things in the second bracket. Let's do the second term then. So plus 5 multiplied by x squared is 5x squared. Plus 5 multiplied by minus 2x is minus 10x. And plus 5 multiplied by 6 is 30. All right, that's my multiplying out done. Let's do my simplifying now. Are there any like terms? So there's no other x cubeds. So x cubed minus 2x squared plus 5x squared. So 5x squared minus 2x squared, that's 3x squared. 6x minus 10x. So 6 minus 10 is minus 4x. And then plus 30. No like terms to add that to. And that's your answer. Okay, so you do your multiplying out first, and then you're simplifying, adding and subtracting any like terms. All right, and again, first term here by all 3 in the second bracket, second term here by all 3 in the second bracket. And just really quickly then, the last one here, people did okay in the first term here. It was the second term tripped people up. So it's work out the value of 3p minus 4t squared when p is equal to 6 and t is equal to 5. So sub 6 in instead of p. So instead of 3p, I've got 3 bracket 6 minus 4 and then t squared. So instead of t, I'm going to write brackets 5 and then that's squared. So 3 multiplied by 6 is 18. And then over here, just be careful. So you've got a 5 squared and you've got a multiplied by 4. All right. If you remember your order of operations from last year, all right, your bird mass, I, or index, which means power, comes before m for multiplication. So you need to do your power before you do your multiplication. So you need to do the 5 squared first and then multiply it by 4. All right. So some people were going 4 by 5 is 20 and then 20 squared. All right. You need to do the squaring first, then the multiplying. So I've got minus 4 times 5 squared. So minus 4 times 5 squared is 25. So 18 minus 4 multiplied by 25 is 100. So 18 minus 100 is equal to minus 82. All right. So people did two things there. They did the multiplication before they did squaring, or some people went 5 squared means 5 multiplied by 2 is 10. Okay. So again, 5 squared means 5 multiplied by 5. 5 cubed, 5 to the power of 3 would be 5 by 5 by 5. It's not 5 multiplied by 2. Alright, so that's those ones done. Okay, and it's particularly these two parts here that trip people up. Okay, so spend a bit of time going over these. As I said, the question 2 and the question 3 were generally answered very well.